back to SaltyyShow, and welcome back to our Total War Pharaoh Dynasties campaign as Ninurta the Conqueror, episode 18. Hope you guys are doing well today, and if you are, like and subscribe as always. Without further ado, I'm on a bit of a time crunch today, so we're going to get right into today's action. In the last episode, we secured Adamun and Ashur in the sieges of both respectively. Along with that, more importantly as well, our scion and heir is making his conquest be known in the western half of the kingdom as he's secured Amidu and is continuing his campaign against the Athura people here. They do still have quite a few settlements that we have to deal with, but we are at least pushing to get them. And in fact, Melid is the next conquest point, and we might make our way there instead of Apudo. Well, the thing is, this army here will get we'll push to Kendari. They can probably take Apudu or Apumu, while he moves west. Hopefully,
you shall not influence me.
That does appear to be what we were going to do, as we try to secure Anat as well down here, getting rid of Temen once and for all. Oh, but just want to put this out there. This is going to be this is not the. You guys will see this a little early, but come December, a lot of things, a lot of ongoing content will be put on pause until after the new year, as December is my wedding month. So all resources for me will be pulled into that as we prep. We are, as I'm recording this, we are 29 days out. So wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. There is a special series coming out for December, so no worries. The channel will not be dormant while I'm gone. It just won't be the two ongoing series that we have, at least, because I didn't want to get too far ahead and block you guys. And it'll be kind of like a nice little break and a good foretold return that we'll get to have with this campaign and also our Palmyra campaign. Definitely not going to worry too much about that. These little weak stacks are annoying, but they're not the end of the world.
Shamash has blessed me.
We have secured 28 settlements, granting us a new ambition. Lots of buildings. Abu Salim leveled up.
I shall bring a new era to the whole world.
I see he's on a chariot. Do we actually want to keep him on a chariot? Open field chariot. Could give him quite a few. He has a common spear. We could give him. We'll keep rolling thunder, plus 10 armor, strong vigor, less armor, more speed, more charge. Strong vigor. I think we'll give you an open field chariot instead, actually.
I know.
One ladder, one ram.
Keep
That's
them
fine.
trapped.
We'll lay siege to them and secure Tuspa hopefully the next turn. Don't really want to invest too much in those far-flung provinces just yet. Next turn, this army will be set to try to take down Kendari. They do have a strong garrison.
What will fate bring?
Which is a wee bit unfortunate. Wow, that's a lot of gold.
Your heartless cause revolts me.
They have a 3 and a 2 there. Their 9's pulled back that way. I'm okay with that. I think we're gonna march. Imudu's garrison is healing. It's still a little weak. That nice.
Begone, foul usurper!
That's fine. I'd rather push here anyways.
Cut them asunder! The gods demand blood! Homes in.
But we'll knock that out, then we'll hit the watchtower, and then we can push for Melid. And hopefully it will be fine. I want to really get them squared away so we can have a border secured somewhere, you know?
Glory to Assyria and its people, for I am their savior.
Babylon is recruiting a new
Nothing
army
passes me
there,
by.
and I don't think we want to let them do that. They've raised a new army there. We could draw them into an open field battle here.
Enough with your pestering.
I think we're going to...
I need hearty warriors.
Yeah, they're bringing a fairly strong stack, but I think Vasily has a good chance of knocking these guys out. So let's go in and finish off Temen once and for all. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the end of Temen, a battle and a conclusion that we have been waiting for so long, as they were one of the few factions that rebuffed us in the initial couple episodes. Starting off today's battle, we are going to have a bit of a fish in the barrel situation, as their poor general is not long for this world. Muddy, covered, and surrounded. This poor unit was just caught in the worst place possible, while their reinforcements are nowhere near being able to reinforce them at all. This man did not have a very long military career. And I would say, you know, sometimes it's okay because you can slip away. Oh, that guy's literally, they're limping. Oh my god. Oh, it's the carnage. The actual carnage. And if you actually think we will stop shooting them, we will stop shooting them in about just a couple seconds.
The enemy can make
Jesus Christ, that was horrible. We have dealt with that reinforcing army. Their troops over here are taking their sweet time coming to find us, but we are going to resume once they actually pick up their feet a little bit. They have finally crested the hill, and what remains of the Temen force garrison are on their way. Our men sit and wait, as we'll make sure they give up their advantage of the hillside. These Alama archers have been amazing units to have on the battlefield. An extremely nice cavalry force, ready to go. They do have quite a strong range contingency that we're going to be very careful of, as they are making themselves aware of that rather quickly, trying to target one of our camel warriors. Thankfully, no harm comes of that. Meanwhile, their forces are in range of our charge, and our horse masters will get in there, hitting them on the flank. We're going to start making swift work of them. Going to reinforce with the camel warriors and have our forces encircle the enemy, as they've kind of collided all of their melee forces in the center there. And with one general down, their morale is already pretty weak. Our infantry are making their way into the battle slowly and steadily, engaging any forces that retreat as well. Their horses are not long for this world. Meanwhile, our Mitanni chariots are doing good work kiting the enemy general around. And our cav is breaking free as their units are routing, allowing us to chase off the Akkadian armored archers, who honestly were probably the biggest threat to this battle. But with that, we have gone in for a little bit of a whoopsie-doopsie here, where our ranged chariots get into a bit of a melee. The enemy have composed themselves just a little bit here, though, meaning we need to get our warriors up front to actually deal with them. It is by far, though, basically an open slaughter, as the Temen forces really did not last long at all. As you can see, it is a bit of a mass hysteria kind of route, as we're already chasing away their forces here and there. And even their general is already on the run. And with that, the whole army routes within a matter of seconds beneath our hooves and our chariot wheels. And now begins the long process of making sure they do not live to fight another day, unfortunately for them. Very nice. And brutal.
The gods decided in our favor.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get some replenishment, because that 30% is a little abnormal for that much.
I shall bring a new era to the whole world.
And perfect, we're able to lay siege. And they are really worse for wear, and there's no reinforcements.
You shall not influence me.
You have a court action.
You are in this court by my grace only.
We really don't have much to do. Guess we'll
Assyria should keep it together.
Get some new units, why not? What did that give us?
Glory to Assyria and its people, for I am their
Elamite
savior.
Royal Chargers. Oh, nice.
Yes?
Very cool. Now in Ninurta, I do think we need to keep the pressure going down the river. If we push all the way to Babylon, so be it, you know? Not legitimacy. That's a special temple too.
Everybody has their duty.
Oh yeah, we need to continue pushing on them.
Resist me and you will die.
That garrison's way away.
Waters, ahoy! Taste Assyria's power.
Decisive. Slaughter them.
I dedicate this victory to Ashur.
Let's loot it.
Nothing passes me by.
And bingo.
Take the city. Harm no one.
Is ours.
Looks
Good job,
clear.
Ninurta. Good job. And I think he will continue down the river, as that is the easiest form of conquest that we can do. Oh, that's been raised. I wonder why. Oh, this area is under siege too. Who's Babylon at war with?
Smite them to smithereens.
That is a
I
very
shall bring
big
a
question.
new era to the whole world.
Very big question. Someone is pushing Babylon, or some of their vassals, apparently, as their cities are under siege in the north. Our kingdom's looking pretty okay. We're looking pretty alright. There's some disgusting little outcroppings of foreign kingdoms, but we are doing what we can. Where we can. The number of factions has gone up. It was 69 last turn. Kind of crazy, actually. There's only 70 factions left on this map, but a lot of kingdoms have formed, I think, enough. Yeah, those guys are they're gonna be problems for a long time, but there's nothing really we can do until we just defeat the faction in its entirety. Who are two invaders? That's who's doing it, it seems. And the king of Babylon keeps on dying. Alright, first,
The battlefield awaits.
we got a couple of sieges to get underway. Wow.
We've proved ourselves today.
Just loot the fort.
Go! Tell everyone of my mercy. I shall bring a new era to the whole world.
And
Your
Maled.
heartless cause revolts me. The gods demand blood.
Hittite rebels. Oh, they're dealing with rebels. Wow.
Begone, foul usurper. My allegiance lies elsewhere.
Ah, our influence is actually rather low. What are we getting from here? Luwian forces, that's...
Bright ideas for dull problems.
Can see if they continue to hold. That 9 stack has moved.
The future belongs to us.
$13 stack and the outpost. That's
The
a bit
finest
much.
hour. Everybody has their duty.
Unfortunately, I think that's a bit much for you guys to take on by yourself. So we won't have them do that. All right, we're doing all right there. Let's give another
We shall
archer.
recruit.
And
Fill the ranks. Training will come later. I
get-
need hearty warriors.
three each of them. A nice little range, a nice little spear wall, we fine. We are hemorrhaging food, but currently that's fine.
Surrender or die.
Destroy the garrisons.
Our resolve is unyielding. I shall bring a new era to the whole realm.
Ooh,
You shall not influence me.
they've... Damn.
I am destined to rule. Your heartless cause revolts me.
He's gonna get some strong
Cut
reinforcements.
them asunder.
That's not good.
True master of the arts.
Hopefully Nabu Salim can hold that. They're not recruiting. If they recruit... Oh no, they are mustering.
You want
Damn.
me? Well, tough.
I know.
I bet they're gonna recruit a lot too. So that is a issue that is gonna come fast.
Smite them to smithereens.
Temen should fall.
A fantastic display of bravery. My destiny unfolds.
Finally secured a knot. What are we getting from this region? Akkadian defenders are alright. Go ahead and repair that.
Dreams aplenty.
Good job, Basil. Good job. Oh, very nice. They are now set to hopefully just
Begone,
wither
foul
away.
usurper.
Recoloured is sitting there kind of annoyingly, but that's fine.
Protector of Assyria.
They're not going to do anything.
All answer to me. By Ninurta.
Does look like we can hit a dad.
I will
we
not
can.
hold back.
Alright, they're getting a pretty strong force.
I am no fool.
Make our way to deal with that garrison.
Submit to me.
And then we'll come back and be able to crush them proper. Our Scion is hell and far away. That's crazy how far he is.
I am the future of the world.
King of Babylon. Is there anything we need to do? They are targeting us, which is not good.
Ceremonial dress is so bulky.
Let's hold off on that. We'll counter it next turn. Finish Rotiku. You're waiting. A knot can build some stuff. A knot is... oh, a bronze settlement. And food. How interesting. Our bronze definitely needs some help, so... we'll work towards getting that going.
Soldiers, join with me.
You...
Your hearts sing for blood? Come then.
36 gold. I mean, we're making plenty of gold. Food's the big issue.
Only the bravest should come.
We have a strong cav contingency, though, already. You don't have any range, though. And there's no range here either, so that sucks. Nineveh Spearmen. We could get some Akkadian defenders.
Poetry recital time!
I guess grab at least 2 more. That way we can deal with those rebels.
My allegiance lies elsewhere.
Burning desire.
You're recruiting what we can. Keep hoping for the best. I'm kind of worried about our northeastern border. Unfortunately, Babylon is putting up a bit of a fight near the edge of the map. And if they continue to do that, which they are mustering already, we're gonna have to be careful. Yeah, they're coming out to fight us. And this is a tough one. Milharbet the Unfortunate.
No,
Mainly it's
I
their
do not like
spears,
this.
or their... Alright, looks like we're gonna have to put a fight up here. See what we can do. Welcome everybody to the battle, as we hold a little bit of our camp, our mountain pass camp here. We've been given at least a decent position where they can only hit us from 2 ways, meaning we've got our paths protected. Hopefully going to be able to utilize our archers to the best of their ability. Gonna make sure they are prepared for what's to come. And our poor clubmen are going to be the ones that are going to brace for impact as the chariots... Thankfully, the Babylonian chariots are a ranged chariot type, not a melee. And I swear they were. So that is definitely a lot better than having to deal with a bunch of melee chariots, because they can be deadly. But we are already focusing down their first chariot unit as they come into range of our archers, our Harn archers. These are no levy forces, our men know what they're doing, and as you can tell, we're already making it quite a rough day for anything that steps in our path. Very quickly breaking 1 unit, and with four archer units focusing fire, we're going to continue doing that. While they were in a very advantageous position on the campaign map, in battle, their tactics are far from beneficial, especially since their only ground components are Sihilu units, which are extremely weak. So with that knowledge, our general gets a little bit more ambitious, and we're going to start pushing out. We're going to make our way down the hillside here, bringing in our spearmen as well, as they're not really contesting this other side here. It's going to allow our archers to free range the whole time. The only unit that's going to move on this left side is going to be our general, as he is spear-armed, javelin-armed, and ready to go. He's got a bit of a bloodlust that he wants to satiate. We are going to make our way around the bend here, and that's going to trigger the general and his high guard. They do have a very strong unit, but only one of them. Our men are braced and ready. And so begins the brutal work of a melee fight. Thankfully, though, our spearmen are able to move around the flanks, and they're going to offer some really good assistance. You know, our general any minute now is going to give the order and start flanking around. As we've bottled up all the infantry, all of the chariots, the AI definitely struggles to use ranged chariots, that is for sure. Throwing them against spearmen is one thing. And as you can see, I do believe, yes, our general has been given the word. He's going to swing around the far flank.
Your general is under
And it's
attack.
time he does some damage of his own. Show the Babylonians how to actually use chariots. As we target the poor word slingers here, just being absolutely destroyed. Very quick, very deadly. We are making actually pretty quick work. It's a little more difficult to use them comparatively speaking to Rome 2, but if you keep them on the move, they do actually seem to fare pretty well in similar fashion. If they were scythed like Rome 2, they would be extremely deadly, but that did not come along for a much longer time. Thankfully, we have broken all of their slave units. All that remains is the general and his high guard. Which, go figure, the high guard were not going to be an easy target to break. As you can see with their bronze gold armor. Thankfully, though, despite them holding out there, the rest of his army has been completely routed as our general continues to make quick work of the infantry forces here and what remains of their chariot division.
We make ourselves targets here.
Got a bit of a standoff here. Are you just admiring your horses? How long does this last?
Let's break them.
Apparently way too long for someone to see. That is hilarious. Goes to show some of the issues of the game, or the engine itself, AI, whatever you want to call it. But we are thankfully breaking the enemy very swiftly here. The high guard, while being superior to our forces. Indeed, just like that, they cannot be saved. And with that, they themselves are going to run for the hills. But we're going to make sure that they remember, we do not leave prisoners. We do not let them run to fight another day. We will slaughter every one of them so that we can finally take this part of the world for ourselves. And that is how you do it. Good job to Nabu Salim destroying that army that truly came for their throat. Let's actually go ahead and make sure we get some rewards for that. And yes, Babylon has faltered. And with that, everybody, that is going to be the end of today's episode, as I am, like I said, short on time, so these next couple episodes are going to be real close to that 30-minute mark. I do apologize, but however, the end of 2024 is really close and upon us, and I have got a hell of a busy schedule. Without further ado, if you enjoyed today's battles and today's episode, like and subscribe as always, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. But until then, peace out, everybody.